It's a little rough, but I like it. I have made assertions about how just because you work another job doesn't mean you should or have to stop working on your art. Case in point being the little notebook that I carry with me everywhere. So to prove it, this very second am going to draw something really quickly, and you are going to witness it, and I'm going to show you. See, so you take the pen, and here's the and you need like something to draw on typically. So like here's like the paper, right? The pen, and here's the paper.
And I'm gonna just go like this. I don't know. A lot of times when I do it like this, I don't know where I'm gonna draw exactly. I use big ballpoint pens, so I just kind of start by
I don't know, doing something like this, and I don't know what it's going to turn into.
So I'm just creating lines. I usually end up drawing some sort of face or head or something, some sort of creature.
Yep, I think I see it forming. It's going to be a bird skull of some kind. So there's the eye socket. There is the beak. You know, I love drawing skulls. So that's just the way it is.
It's one of my comfort things to draw if I'm feeling uncreative or I don't know what to draw.
Skulls are always on the menu. Skulls are always on the menu.
Alright, let's see. Alright.
Alright, so here's my progress so far. Still going. Just want to add a little bit more, and maybe some shading or something. And I'm working on the nostrils. And I like drawing the little bony, like connecting points, you know, the ossification business, you know, going on there. Very fun always.
Birds have like an orbital bone sometimes, which is weird to me. I don't know what that does, but it's basically like a little plate inside there. Those of you who are animal people, tell me about, obviously friends who are very good at animals, and they might know what orbital bone is for. I don't even know what it's called, orbital bone. I just have a mental image of like a, how do you say,
like an encyclopedia or like a visual dictionary.
And a little arrow or line pointing to this little, like this inside of bird skulls. I thought that's an orbital bone, I think. But again, I may be misremembering that, so again, bird people, animal people, please correct me.
Oftentimes with bird beaks, the beak itself is a different color than the actual bone or skull. So I am adding some shading to the beak part of the bird monster skull and trying to indicate that it is of a different material. And it's bird beaks are also typically shiny. So what I'm trying to do with the shading is I'm trying to make it like long and like along the length of the beak instead of like down across the beak, because I wanted to give it that like with what's it called, biomineralization, things happen in layers. So oftentimes like you'll get these cool like striations and like lines. Something that this is making me think is that as an artist, I think that every artist should be a student of the natural world and of like nature, because how else are you going to draw anything, honestly? But I feel like also this goes out to all my educators out there. Learning about animals and nature through art is such a good way to do it, because you are literally, it's almost like how a dissection is very practical in learning about the workings, the inner workings of any sort of creature. If you draw something, and if you draw the pieces of it and learn why the pieces are the way they are, how it helps the animal, whatnot, it is actually going to increase and internalize that knowledge, you know what I mean? So I think we should actually use art as a teaching tool and drawing as a teaching tool more often.
Let's see here. Just trying to add a little bit more shading. I don't need this to be super nice. So I think I'm gonna call it quits right about here.
But there, it's a little rough, but I like it. And it only took me about 5.5 minutes. So you can draw anywhere, and you should draw anywhere, especially if you're trying to do art as your job, so that you don't have to do your other job anymore, which is my goal. So here's to being not broke. Watch me become not broke gradually.